Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off and running from Western New York. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First out of the game for James Cook. And also under just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 43.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
56, 56. Alert, pass 85.
Allen now on 1st down. Catch made by Cooks. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. Those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Chased out to his right. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
Bills 8, Chiefs 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
All 52.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
James Cook.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers.
To kick off for Green
Here's
Bay.
Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes down throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6.
Allen on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, Allen to the air. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
third down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That play good for 17 and a first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Allen fires out wide, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Caught near the goal line. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2. Working quickly here. Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. 6 red. Cycle. Use yellow. Set.
Love gonna air this out to start. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Right.
First down throw, here's Love. This is complete, it's Matthew Golden. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2.
Strike. Here we go. Set.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Set.
Once more, it's Love. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece.
To kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that'll bring up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Allen setting up to throw. Drops it off to Cook. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. We're knotted up at 8. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Round 80, half 85, half 85.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And this is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try successful. They're up to a 16-8 lead. Now Prater on to send it away.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, green, yellow, blue. Go pink. Yellow, go. Blue, black. Hut, hut.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Watch, ready.
Jacobs. can't fight past that line. They stuck him at the 3. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle Momentum to that side.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
And the Bills, first down. First and goal, Buffalo.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's gonna be on third down.
Middle. We go.
Cook. And he's gonna fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
14.
Now Prager on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready, Smith, red. 52 seconds.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
10. Black switch. Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
60, cluster, 6. Slide through. 10.
Love out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Another Packers first down.
Here we
First
go.
and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Green. Red, cycle. Hut.
From the red zone on first. The throw left side to Watson. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
He's out of bounds.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Down. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 21. Brandon McManus to kick off.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10, here's Allen. He puts some juice on a deep full extension, and he brings it in! Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Packers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready, ready. Red. Yep, 60 red. 60 red.
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The final throw before the break. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And he gets this down near the 30. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Black 40.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Packers, first down.
Come on,
First
ready.
and 10.
Play action, Love. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wide open down the field, and he has it! That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Round 80. All 52. Run. Regular. What's that?
Blitz coming here. Allen. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Bills first down.
Allen now on first down. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Again, Allen to the air. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
That's
just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Allen on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Middle. 56. Go.
To the air again, Allen. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 14.
Allen gonna throw again. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He's got it near the 8. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Bills, first down.
Alert.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a
Allen looking to throw this. And the pass is caught. Tap 2 more onto the score.
Bills 32.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Love from the gun. That one connects. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drops it off to Cook. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3rd down and 9.
He'll throw it. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights.
39.
And the Bills jump in front now by 5. Now Prater on to send it away.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Ready. Set, cut.
Love now, off the play action. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So 2nd down coming up.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Set, ready. Black 40. steal, black, set.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, that's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
At the Bills' 47-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Red, cycle. 43 rail. Let's go now. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shot. 7 set. Claws red. 52 blue. Blue striker. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Yellow. Hey, go steal. Hey, check mega. Set, go.
Setting up to pass. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Bills 39.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming here from the 12. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
First down, Bills.
1st and 10 from the 32. This is Cook. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. 8 or 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A 40-yard attempt.
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it took everybody at the end, first to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Green Bay.